I'll share with you all an interesting transition happening now in our lives, our family life. Emily's at an age now, she's 10 and a half, and she's always been, in the past, as a younger child, she's always been a child of both worlds, Japan and the world that I bring, which is more of the American culture. And she's always floated easily between the two, interacting with her mother, watching variety shows in the evening on television, and then sitting down with me and talking and jesting in humor and the type of jokes that Americans like, which are very, very different type of humor and the kind of fun that we have. And she was able to go with both, but she's 10 and a half now, and her interests are becoming more aligned and strengthening with regard to her friends, her Japanese little friends here in school, and the things that their friends are interested in terms of the culture. Namely, as most kids her age do, they start to get into music and the social scene and the pop stars and all that kind of stuff. And she's already begun the manga thing. She knows all about Chow and all the characters there, and that helps her to understand her own culture of Japan a little more as well. And recently, she's become interested in the pop music scene, AKB48, the Akihabara 48 girls and various representations of that. And there's one star on AKB48, I don't know what her name is, but she's very popular, and Emily just adores her. And she comes in and wants to get on the computer, and she's more adept at the computer now, and she wants to share it with me. So she'll pop on she'll type in that girl's name, and she'll bring up pictures of her, and that girl's in a drama right now. I guess I should call her a woman, but she's a young girl. She's probably about as young as this girl right here. This is probably a young college girl, and she's in a drama right now, and Emily watches the drama, and I sit and I watch it with her, and to me it's all absolute, really just utter alien stuff to me. The drama is all about, that she's watching is all about a boys' school, an all-boys school, and this one girl, the star of AKB48, this girl wants to be a part of the school to get to this boy, so she pretends to be a boy, but she so clearly is a girl. There's nothing boyish about her at all. And all the boys, there's like 28 boys in this class, and all of them are just about as girly as her. And so the girls look very, very girly. She's trying to be a boy, and all the boys look like girls, and they all look like girls. I can't make it all out. It's all amazing to me. The boys have these incredible haircuts. I mean, they spend so much time out on their hair. I was raised in a generation when boys didn't think about their hair. And these boys are all touched up, very effeminate looking, wearing makeup, dressing like they are, but acting very macho. It's a very young Japanese thing. And Emily Yumiko's got her thing. She likes Byeon-sama from South Korea. So between the two of them, Yumiko loves Byeon-sama, and Emily likes this girl and these various boys on these TV shows. I mean, I'm the odd man out. That's okay. I still have Darth Vader. Anyway, Emily's got this thing, and she brings it up on the computer, and she shows me the pictures, and she points out which boy she likes. How kakoi, and she uses the word sama, as all the girls do. In Japan, when a girl wants to express a boy, talk about a boy that she likes, she gives him the name sama. The sama is, or the suffix sama to his name. So sama is like san in Japanese. It's a suffix used, but it's used for extreme courtesy and to denote a significant higher place in society. Sama was used in the past with the royal family, with daimyos, with anyone in a superior position in the social hierarchy. It's used today with customers. It's used in a variety of things, but it's very, very formal. And girls use it when they describe some boy they want. Let's say there's some guy Takeshi that the girl likes. She'll call him Takeshi-sama. And Yumiko calls, she'll kill me if she ever sees that I did this. She calls, it's jokingly, she calls that guy in South Korea Byeon-sama. And then she and Emily watch the show, his dramas, and say, Byeon-sama. It doesn't bother me. It's always been a fun thing, Yumiko and I. She teases. And Emily calls her various guys on the thing, her Nantuka-sama, whatever that. And I've got Darth Vader-sama. So anyway, the point though is that though I've lived in Japan for a while, I'm a failure in terms of integrating into the culture. I mean, a complete and utter failure. I understand the culture enough to get by here so that I don't make a fool of myself that much. I still do. But I don't speak the language. I don't look the part. I eat the food, but I don't fit in. I mean, my mind kind of thinks like a Japanese in some ways. I like the courtesy part and the deference to elders and the like. I respect all of that, and I try to imitate that as best I can, because I truly feel that's part of my spirit too. But otherwise, I don't fit in at all. I don't know any of the culture. I don't know any of the pop culture. I don't know any of the music. I don't know much of anything about anything. Now, seeing Emily beginning to merge into that culture, as I always knew she would, this is no surprise to me, is it's a shock that I knew was coming. If I'm describing that right, it's like you're waiting for the fireworks to start, and you know the first one's going to be loud, but nevertheless it shocks you when the first one, bam! Whoa, holy my! And I knew that was going to be loud, but sure enough, it is. And that's what's happened now. Emily is becoming Japanese, and I'm shocked to see that that's happening. She's still my little American girl as well, but less so than ever before. And I imagine that will decrease over time. It's good that we're going back to the States this year. That will help her, give her some more connection with that culture, maybe help her foster an interest in it. But that's the price that we pay for choosing one culture versus over the other, to basically be the place where she's raised. If we had decided to stay in the States, the opposite would be happening on a more extreme level. She probably would not speak Japanese very well at all, and she would know almost nothing about the culture. Coming to Japan allowed her to at least learn. She knows English, and she's fluent in Japanese, and she knows a little bit about both. And she knows a lot of everything about Japan culture at her age level, and she knows enough about America to get by. Someday, hopefully, that will grow over time. So there you go, my papa's frustration at what is basically it's not a frustration of an angry frustration, it's just a frustration over something that I knew would happen all the time. Frustration that my girl's going where I can't go. And it really is where I can't go, guys. It's it's not for the lack of trying. I have tried, but it's happened. I'm a one culture man. That's all I am. I'm a one culture man living in a foreign land. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Hope this light turns red someday. Green, I mean. Here it goes.